Alright, so it's time to test my real AK. It's a bit of an odd job. It's a AKM in the base, but I threw on a bunch of spare parts I had at home. I'm gonna rebuild this as a Romanian MD63 later on. But the base is a Polish WBP Jack. It's a civilian semi-auto AKM. But this one is slightly special. As you can see, the barrel is slightly longer. A standard AKM barrel is 16 inches. This one is 2 inches longer, 18 inches, due to our local laws. And this was made possible by Action Reaction Sports here in Sweden. So big shout out to them to make this happen so I can legally own an AK. But if we take a closer look and can look at the parts I have, if we come closer. I have a AMD 65 brake. It's made for short barrels, but for the fun of it today, I just threw a bunch of parts on as I'm waiting for the other parts I'm gonna actually use later on. We have the American vintage cheese grater, our Romanian backwards dong, MD65. The MD63, which I'm waiting on, is 4 dongs. It's easier to do fast reloads. This is a bit finicky to do a fast reload with, actually. It has some cool trench art and such. The top cover is smooth. It should be ribbed, so I'm gonna swap that out. It has a tactical selector with an extended wing. I'm gonna swap that. Also the mag release is slightly bigger and extended. I'm gonna swap it out. It came with a horrible grip, so I put on a Bakelite grip and also added a RPK stock because it's cool. So yeah, it's a bit of an odd job, but just for fun until I can get my other parts. But yeah, let's break it in. Where is my mag? Ah, my mag is in my my tactical fanny pack. They are so handy to have. It's a Chinese flat pack with Chinese ammo. I'm gonna try a few rounds so it's not fully loaded, and then I'm gonna do a little reload and just pound away because it's so fun to shoot. Russian Bakelite magazine. Yeah, it's a bit more recoil than the M16. This is a 762 39 rounds. It's larger, but yeah, very fun to shoot. All right, so let's check out the targets. First, I was aiming for this one, about 5 rounds. It looked like it was struck. It's hard to see how accurate it was, but yeah, it looked like it bit of some metal there. And here we have the barrels. I shot this from about 50 meters or so. I was surprised how many actually hit. There's quite a few hits because there's so much recoil. It's pretty hard to handle. I'm happy I have the dong to take the recoil. Here we have some more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe half of them hit the targets, but it was fun. This is a range toy. I actually think I prefer the M16, but this is more fun to shoot. Here you can see our impact. Quite a lot. Wow. And I've already injured myself on some sharp corner. But yeah, it's part of the fun. Blood and tears. So my cousin behind the camera, do you want to try it out?
Hell yeah. That's a good feeling. La Vallée. I'm satisfied for the moment.
How was it compared to the M16?
Different experience. I would like to have them both between to compare, but this is fun in a different way. I have to say, different feeling. Very cool feeling.
Right, so let's check your results. Start from the left here. It's a few hits.
Try to focus, take it slow. Not too shabby, not awesome.
This is good.
This one is even worse actually, because I took this one quicker.
Yeah?
But I timed it well, I see. But a lot of misses.
Yeah, the recoil is a lot to handle when you shoot that fast.
And this one was the one I shot the quickest at.
Yeah.
And yeah, I couldn't hit the shit.
But it's so fun to shoot fast.
It is very fun to shoot fast.
We have also added some smaller targets that we'll try to shoot, but this time slowly and check the accuracy somewhat.
Somewhat, hopefully.
Yeah. All right, so now when I'm gonna shoot more accurate, I'm actually gonna use my M16 bipods that we've seen before. The cleaning rod for this is not longer as the barrel, it's the same size. So I actually added a cleaning rod from the Vietnam War. I got this when I was in Saigon last time. It's a Type 56 cleaning rod. You can just move it like this, and then, ta-da!
That is brilliant.
And this almost looks like a baby RPK. The RPK has a reinforced front running, of course, but if you're gonna do RPK style, well then we might need something more. We have something more. I have this pouch. What do we have in the pouch? What? A drum mag! 75 rounds. Yeah. And as you can hear, this sounds like an airsoft magazine almost. And just like the airsoft magazines, you have to wind it up like a high cap. It's to tension the spring, because when you load it, it's quite finicky to load. But when you load it, you have to have the spring released. So then you wind it up manually. Yeah, it feels like it. This is semi-known to be not that reliable. So let's check it out. We're gonna use it the rest of the day. I'm not gonna do a mag dump with this. That's like, I would say 40-50 bucks with ammo prices here. But we're gonna try it for the rest of the day and do some shots with it and take turns and see if it runs. But let's check it out how it looks. Yeah, baby RPK. It's a silly setup, but it's a fun one. So let's try it. I gotta say, this stock is very comfortable to hold in this setup. Am I fucking up your windshield?
No, it's cool. It's cool.
Accuracy sniper. Let's go and see if I actually hit anything. Let's check the steel plates. I aim for this group. One.
Well, if you were aiming dead center, that was quite poor.
Yes.
Depending on which one it was you shot. It could have been the rapid fire.
Yeah, but these are very small also. But yeah, I didn't hit it. I shot so many rounds.
Yeah, you only hit one.
one hit. Yeah, it's your turn now.
Yeah.
Then we're gonna bring out the big target so you can actually do accurate tests, because it's just for fun.
Yeah, it's point.
Yeah. Are you ready?
I am ready.
Are you excited?
I am definitely excited.
The AK has been my cousin's favorite before. When I got my M16, he was like, Yeah, it's kind of fun, but I wish you got your AK.
Yeah.
But now the AK is here. I appreciate both. I think both are very fun rifles. And why choose one side when you can choose both? It's so easy.
That is true. That is true. Standing. Very nice. And there it is. Oh yeah.
How was it?
Oh yeah. That was different. Definitely. Very nice. I'm very curious if I hit.
Yeah, it's very small targets, but we're gonna add a big one in a moment.
Yeah.
But first, let's see how it went.
Yeah. Let's find a bullet that I.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how the bullets look when you shoot it. Ah, so it's circular rounds. Interesting. Science. Okay, let's check it. You were aiming for this on the far right.
What the fuck? I sent all my bullets. All my bullets are sent into this plate. And then maybe one or two.
Yeah, I think we need a bigger target.
What the fuck? I told you I was afraid to look at it. So.
But you're such a good sniper in Call of Duty.
Yeah, that's
How?
what I thought.
So much experience. And here you can see our new target. I'm gonna test about 9 rounds, I think. That's what's left in the drum mag. And here we can see, I think it's about 9 rounds. We have been shooting a lot. So much fun. Okay, so now I'm gonna take it slowly and try to aim dead center and take my time and then check the target and see how much I need to adjust for the future. Not gonna adjust today, I'm gonna do that on a proper gun range and not hillbilly style, like our little range. Okay, so let's check the target. It was quite hard to see the bullseye, but we can probably spray it with orange spray paint later. But yeah, let's check it out. So let's check it. It's on the top left. It was quite hard to see the 5 from about 50 meters. But it's a pretty tight grouping. It's almost like a like a triangle. You can see my hand for reference. I think it's all right, but I'm gonna do a better test at a real gun range later with a spotter or maybe a digital counter, so it's easier to see. Because now when I put the sights here, it just blobs it over and it was hard to see. Is it that 5 or is it that 5? But yeah, I think it's nice. I'm gonna need to get the adjustment tool for the front sights on AKs, so we can sear it. And I think that will be 80 meters later on the real range. So now it's time for my cousin to test it. So it's time for you to do some accuracy tests.
Yeah.
And you're gonna use a special magazine.
I am.
Yeah, the Yugoslavian one, Zastava. And I got this in a surplus bunch of mags back in the days, cheap. But what's pretty neat with this one, it has the Serbian cross etched into it from the Balkan War. So yeah, that's a nice feature to have as a collector with history and stuff. I always love trench art, as you know. And what's neat with the Zastava mags is that it has a bolt hold open or bolt carrier hold open thing with the follower when the mag is empty. I'm not sure how many rounds these are. Maybe about 10. We shot it a bunch earlier, but hopefully we can also see the bolt carrier hold open function with it.
Here we go.
And here we have it. The bolt carrier hold open with the Zastava Yugoslavian magazine. And if you release the mag, the carrier will go forward. But that's a nice feature because with other mags you just click when you maybe want a round, but here you can, it's more clear that the mag is out. So both pros and cons, of course, as you can get dirt in it. But I think it's a fun, nice feature with the Yugo mags. So let's go and check the results. So how many hits?
I think it was 8 hits.
Yeah. You're a tad high, but as we said, we haven't zeroed it. I was also a tad high. I was here, but you're here. So, but we are also two different shooters. So it's hard to tell. Is it the rifle or is it us? But you are slightly more centered, maybe a tad more to the left. But I was, yeah, proper left. So
yeah,
gonna be interesting to zero this on a proper range later. But yeah, interesting. Here's my second try. This is more tight. This is after I spray painted this, so it was easier to spot. But I think this is pretty decent. Pretty decent for the on-the-spot test. So yeah, I think that's it for today. But before we go, just want to show off some of my mag collection. As you know, you guys have been following me for quite some time. I do have a pretty good mag collection, but most of them I fucked them up for airsoft. I had a slab type 1 mags and such, but I had a few spare ones. So I have a whole stamp Chinese one, which I'm very happy for. And this I got at Action Reaction Sports in their surplus mag bin with a bunch of other mags, but it was the only Chinese one. But this is a standard one. As you can see, it reinforced here, but the whole stamp is not. So this is, I think this is weaker, but more rare, more valuable. But I love these because they do not have the spine as other mags has. And here we have the Yugo as we just showed with the bolt hold open. And we have, I think this is a Hungarian mag. It's parkerized gray, pretty neat. And I have a very minty Russian one, even with the stamp still on it. But this is the mags I have for now. I hope to maybe find a 40-rounder Romy someday, and I would really love to have a Vietnamese Bakelite. I used to have one. I sold it. I do regret that so much, but I didn't have it in my heart to convert it to airsoft because they are so valuable. But yeah, I'm pretty happy, and of course the drum mag. It's a good start. I love collecting mags. And I hope to find more in the future. Maybe Bosnian made from the Balkan War and such. But yeah, I hope you like this video. It's very simple and on the spot. But yeah, I will do another one when I have. I will do another one when I have. I will be back shortly, hopefully, when I have weathered my AK to look more like a vintage one after my airsoft video that I did on YouTube, how to weather your AK. and do that to this one. Maybe not the Coca-Cola effect. And also add the Romanian parts. But yeah, see you next time.